Coco Jones, friend of the show, even though she hasn't been to the show, but when I go to the Knicks games, when they play the Cavs, Donovan Mitchell give me a little salute, so she's a friend of the show. Coco Jones went on live to talk about some of the struggles she's been having as an artist. I thought it was so honest and transparent and good to hear that I wanted to come in here and play it for you guys to see what y'all thought. But this was just refreshing to me to hear in real time somebody who's, by all accounts, kind of lit.
Right.
Talk about some of the hurdles that they're having trouble with. Here she is, Coco Jones.
I never came into this game knowing exactly like what I do. Like I knew I could sing my ass off, like that was pretty clear. And that was kind of like the only consistent, but like I didn't really have like a thing, you know? I don't think I really had like a thing. Personality, sure, like relatable.
This is so honest.
Anyway, I think that is biting me in the ass right now. Like with this album, I feel like the reception that I'm getting out in the world is like confusion. Obviously, I get that because in the inner world, it's confusion. Not specifically about like what I stand for, what I'm trying to talk about, things of that nature, but really more like, how does it sound? How is it supposed to sound? What is the sound? I'm so drained. Actually, I'm so drained of this process of like trying to figure this shit out.
This is so dope to me.
It is. It's dope.
Because it is a draining process if you do it.
Me is like, dang, she's almost there. It's like, it's like, dang, she's almost there. It's like almost clicking. Like, what the hell is the almost? And why is there always an almost? How long is there gonna be the almost? I feel like we're at the final hour of all of this almost shit. It either has to click or it's gonna be over. No, I'll always be like, damn, what could have been? That ain't it. It's like, dang.
I'm confused about what the confusion is. I thought her sound and brand was kind of traditional R&B.
Yeah, but this new album isn't that.
Maybe I haven't heard the new album.
But I think it's a part that she might not be understanding is I don't think a lot of the confusion necessarily is her for the new album. You did the album with Timbaland.
No, not Coco.
No.
Not Coco Jones.
You're thinking of Chloe.
Who I owe an apology to because I called that album trash, but it wasn't an album. It was a mixtape, and I would never call a mixtape trash. That's for a different purpose.
They did the track.
My
That's
bad.
right. That's my mistake. I'm sorry.
Yeah, I've never thought that her branding was off, but maybe I haven't heard the new album or any of the new music.
I haven't heard her new one.
Has she been experimenting with like a different?
Let me just see so I can make sure what her new album is. I bought it, whatever it is. Coco Jones.
I think all the shit she's talking about is extremely important for any artist, though. Like, you should figure out what you want to look like, sound like, your brand.
All right, here's her new album, yes. And this is from 2024, Coco Jones, Why Not More? And I didn't bring this up to make this a whole let's play Coco Jones playlist of music. I just thought what she said was so refreshing to hear because it was so honest, and you don't hear artists that honest.
Yeah.
Oh, I like the song. And the thing about music, right? Like, what do we know about Coco Jones?
Not a ton.
Not a thing. Not a thing outside of Fresh Prince of Bel-Air.
Right.
Donovan Mitchell.
The Disney Channel stuff. From
and her first big single that took over everything.
Mm-hmm.
That's all we know. And I kind of feel like that's part of what she's addressing.
You know what happens? Because like I said, I mixed her up with Chloe, but with Coco Jones, prior to Bel Air and all of that, her going viral with the covers is what introduced people to her. The downside to that is you're covering songs that are already existing, so it's not you. So, like she said, yeah, I could sing, but it's like if she had a single that put her on the map right then and there, people could kind of attach to that. All right, we know a little bit about you. If you're doing cover songs, it's a song we already know. So all you're just showing is you can sing. It's not your words, not your.
Yeah.
You get what I'm saying?
And then,
so that makes people hard to identify with who you are.
And to your point, and then when you follow up covers with your music, and it sounds like older woman music.
Yeah. Okay.
There's a younger person with a strong, unique vocal, but the music sounds a lot older.
Mm-hmm. See, what this all actually says to me, now that we're talking it through a little bit, is the departure of A&R and true artist development and production at a record label. Because this model of her is the model of R&B songstresses that we grew up with from the 50s, Motown, all that shit through now.
Yeah.
Whereas now the artist is more, it's more dependent for them kind of to be their own brand and do their own marketing and have their own shit. That's kind of the model. Labels don't really do as much A&R and production and artist development. You're kind of expected to come in with a fan base, which
Go
you
get
did
high,
from-
and then we come and attach to you.
And expected to come in and know what your brand is.
Right.
Correct.
And that's
Shit
what it
down
sounded
to
like.
metrics.
She didn't have
you know
that
what
part.
I'm saying?
And now you had the fans, you had followers, because sometimes they just looking at numbers.
Yes.
But it wasn't a specific brand.
Right.
So without that, now we go and the label go grab you. What do we attach to?
Also, you bring up the point about these A&Rs and
It's sad,
and
bro.
development, right? I'm gonna include in that. I'm gonna include producers in that.
And songwriters, for sure.
Pro-
Both.
She needs a producer, someone to come in and produce her.
Yes.
Not just give a song, not just a song reference or just a hot beat. You, not just the song we're creating. You need production from somebody that knows how to do that.
And that isn't just production. It's like sitting down and just kind of kicking it with you for a while, knowing who you
Yes.
are as a person, what's important to you, what you like, what you don't like,
But all
in
that-
life
that is
and musically.
all of that's kind of
It
part of
is,
it.
But
not-
not if you are not telling that producer what those things are. Like she said, I don't have a problem with knowing who I am as far as my character and my morals and my principles. But when we get into the song, there's something that's not connecting for me. Sit with somebody and speak to them.
Who gives a fuck, too?
There you go.
About your likes, your dislikes, where you want to go, your first breakup, your happiness in your relationship. You just need to give somebody a full download that knows how to produce. If she did that with Jermaine Dupri, he wouldn't let you come back
That's the
with
first name
whatever
that came to mind.
you had before.
Right.
And I don't say put Coco Jones with Jermaine Dupri. I say get her with like K1.
Okay.
Okay.
Some of the younger girls with a younger sound, not just in the beat, but the vocals. Go get with a Money Long. Go get with people that can listen to you, hear you, and then go put it in a song in a way that will connect with the people that you're looking to connect to. It sounds like she just with the song, just with some people that's bringing in songs.
Yeah, she got producers on here. Like
I was going.
Stargate's on here, Cardiac. There's a bunch of people that we love on this album.
Yeah, but that's
See that says to me that there's money behind her.
Yes.
Right.
That was gonna be my
don't
question.
say to me that those people are tasked with producing her.
Agreed. Yeah, no. It sounds like they got songs from songwriting camps, essentially. Most
she
likely.
can sing.
Yeah.
We'll go get the song. We'll go get the beat over here.
Right.
Give it to you, or even if you write some of your stuff, but it's not like Joe was saying. Somebody sitting down, figuring out who you are, and let's put that out there.
And some of this goes back to analytic shit. You know what I'm saying? The label's probably
They don't
like,
care.
this songwriter wrote XYZ and
Yes.
they sold XYZ
Yes.
copies. This is the producer that did to XYZ and XYZ. And if we put it with you and get this mixer, then it'll be a successful product as opposed to like building real rapport.
And the other thing is finding out what she wants. Like, what is success to her mean?
That too.
Like, what are you here for? What are you trying to get? Because the label's idea of success and yours could be two totally different things. Label happy as shit because you did this right here. And you like, yo, my music's not connecting.
Right.
See, like this was her single and it worked. But this is an older sounding
It is.
bop.
Which I think is okay, by the way.
Like,
I think you could do the older bop.
man, get this shit, Baby Rose. But it worked. But the problem is,
She got to lean into
This
that.
is this is the problem, and I used to always say this when I used to have fights with my production company about the record they wanted me to do versus whatever record I wanted to do.
Right.
And they would be like, Joe, just give it a shot. Just give it a shot. Give this record a shot. And I'm like, it's not as simple as just giving it a shot, because what if it works?
Right.
Yeah.
Then
I'm stuck to that now.
I don't have an audience for who I am.
Right.
I don't have an audience for what I want to do, and I won't get one. They don't even know the type of song I want to make because this one worked.
It worked.
Right.
And if this one worked, I can't come back right behind it and be me. Because
Man.
now when one works, we are now in the business of
Getting
gotta work.
Now that also does get really complicated because sometimes artists can be a little too closed off to ideas and pigeonholed where maybe they're like, I don't like guitars in the beat or something. And it's like, that has nothing to do with the beat. You know what I'm saying? Like, you have to be open-minded, but you also have to, you're right in not pigeonholing yourself into something that you can't deliver over and over again because you don't really like it. But you also have to be open to having producers steer you.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? It's a really delicate balance.
Yeah. And the thing is, you can like some shit that's not you, right? Like, I'm not saying, like, she might have liked this record, but now when I listen to what she's saying, I just don't know if this record was authentic to her. I don't know how many relationships you've been in, how many breakups you've been in, how many, like, this record sound like a lady that has been put through the relationship gambit. So, I don't know. I think a really important part of artistry is being true to self, which I guess comes easy when you know what that means.
Yeah.
If I'm Coco Jones or anybody, any other artist out there struggling with that, before you need to be heard and before you start putting records out and mixtapes or EPs, go figure that out first.
New Joe Budden.